Welcome back to my channel, Hot Girl Intuitive. It's your girl Mila Shalante here with something new. I have not been making videos for some time, but I'm back and I'm better than ever. This time we're gonna try something a little different. Today we're gonna do a pick a card reading, so take a moment to tune in and decide which crystal you feel the most connected to. Know that tarot is timeless, so whatever messages come through, it could be the past, the present, or in the future. If certain messages resonate, then the message is for you. If they don't resonate, that's okay. Let it fly or save the message for someone else. This message is a general and collective message, and the energy for today is I am in vibration with the frequency of wealth. So take a moment and decide which pal you're gonna go with. We have 5 pals. We have clear quartz, amethyst, pyrite, apatite, and lapis lazuli. So again, tune in, pause the video if you need to. Pick your pal and we'll get started. If you chose the lapis lazuli, this is pal 1. This is your reading. At this current time, you may be having a creative spark. Your creativity is generally going to be what leads to your success. Only you know what that looks like. You may be into the arts, you may be into music, you may be a writer, whatever path that looks like. Spirit wants you to know that it's going to come through your creativity. The second card we have out is blame. It says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. What that means is we're responsible for our own happiness. So whatever you're blaming yourself for, it is time to release it. There is nothing you can do about anything that occurred in the past. So focus on the present moments. It's very important to think positively at this time. And it's very important to clear out negative thoughts from your subconscious mind. The third card that you all have out is, it says doing our best. It says we are all doing our best with the understanding and awareness we have in this moment. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and I learn as I go along. Give yourself grace and know that with time the answers will come. Most importantly, listen to your inner knowing and the guidance from the Most High. You guys have, when I am grateful for what I have, I can feel good along the way to what I deserve. The 2 highest frequencies that we can attain are that of love and of gratitude.
Got Domino's rewards points? Now you can redeem them for so much more. You might even have free food.
Yeah, I gotta excuse me. My music playing in the background, and it done decided to go on commercial.
Already waiting for you.
Whatever.
Time to shine with Redken's new acidic color
Why
gloss.
did
A
this
first for color
happen?
care. Acidic color gloss extends your color, boosts shine, and infuses hydration instantly. Turn up the shine with Redken's new acidic color gloss. Shop now.
Really? Okay. Okay. Like I said before, the highest frequency that we can attain are that of love and of gratitude. When you're grateful for the things that God has already blessed you with, you open the doors up for Him to bless you with more. To whom much is given, much is required. And it's going to be through your faithfulness. Let's see. Your faithfulness in the belief that you can have certain things, that you will be able to reach your fullest potential and get to those desired manifestations. It says, I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and the universe. The second card that you all have is inner work. Inner work is very important when you are on your healing journey. You don't just wake up one day and you're magically healed. You're going to have some good days. You're going to have some okay days. You're going to have some bad days. You're going to have some days where you can like barely want to pull yourself out of bed. But it's going to take consistency. It's going to take discipline and just the desire to want to get to wherever it is that you want to be, however you envision life to be for yourself. It says, God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weakness, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts toward the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus, I get stronger. So, this to me is talking about taking negative energy and transmuting that into something of positivity. No matter what situation you're dealing with in life, there's always room for growth. There's always a lesson to be learned. And that's in all things. So in some things, it just requires us being able to like change our perspective and how we're viewing a certain something. I have 3 tarot cards for you guys, and they represent past, present, and future energy. So the first card we have out is the Two of Swords, and this is kind of like being in a state of confusion and not knowing what way to go, what direction to take. But honestly, if you look at this picture, if she takes this blindfold off of her eyes, she'll be able to see. The second card that you guys have is the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about following your intuition and, again, like just listening to self and following the guidance of the Most High God, your spirit guides, angels, your ancestors, whomever. It's really just tuning into one's self. And it's going to be your intuition that guidance that's going to lead you to this overall happiness, which is the sun. I could be talking to a Leo. You notice that these cards are we have the number 2 twice, and then we have the numbers 19. Those numbers could be significant. We also have the numbers 12, and this is showing up as 1 plus 9, 10. 1 plus 2, that breaks down to 3. And then 2 plus 2, 4. All very powerful numbers. I'm looking for something. Oh my goodness. Anyway, this sun card talks about happiness, reaching your desired goal. I could be talking to another fellow Leo because this sun card represents Leo energy. Yes, okay. So, the sun card represents joy, inspirational, success, abundance, and fulfillment. It's an exuberance, it's creativity, it's positivity, it's love. This is a card of yes. This is manifesting your dreams and your aspirations into reality. Overall, it all looks beautiful. And this is your reading. If you chose the apatite crystal, then this is your reading for pile 2. For those that don't know, apatite increases self-confidence and self-awareness while helping to access the authenticity of one's soul. It also balances out your emotions, mental, physical, spiritual body, as well as your chakras. Now, the first card that you all have out is alchemy. Alchemy is the ability to transmute negative energy into positive. It's the freeing of one's spiritual self, and freeing yourself from like self-limiting beliefs that make you fear or doubt your abilities, your worthiness, and ultimately these are the things that stagnate our growth or stagnates your growth as an individual. The second card that you have out is going to be success. It says, I know that there is no greater goal than that of love. And I feel like this kind of ties into what I was saying in PAL 1 when I said that the two highest frequencies that we can attain is that of love and gratitude. When you lead with love, everything else follows. The third card that you all have out is guidance system. It says, I love using my emotions as a guidance system. They show me how close or far away I am for what I want when I am feeling joy and doing the things I love. I am in a state of allowing for my desires. I notice when I am feeling low vibrational thoughts and shift them to release resistance. That again goes into being mindful of like the state of your subconscious mind, because you can unknowingly manifest some things. Whatever you focus on, that is what will manifest. Before anything happens in the physical, it occurs in the spiritual atmosphere first. So it's important to think about the things that you're telling yourself. Let's see what other cards we have out for you guys. So, we have, I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Let me scoot that up. Yeah, I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Your faith is going to help you to be able to bring in what it is that your faith is going to be the one thing that's going to help catapult you to the next level. Having faith in something that you don't physically see can sometimes be the hardest thing, but it is of the most importance. According to the Bible, all you need is faith the size of a mustard seed. And I don't know if you know how big a mustard seed is. It is relatively small, so it's really not a lot. But the next cards out you have is affirmation. And I am light. For affirmation, it says, I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am represented by, I am respected. Okay, I am respected by others. This requires you to get out of your own way and to not care so much about what other people think. We're all on our own individual unique path, and not one path looks like another. We all might have certain similarities or certain things in common or whatever, but that doesn't make us the same. And it's not for somebody else to understand the journey that you're on. It's for you to understand. It says, I am light. I always have hope no matter the ordeal. I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. Again, transmuting negative energy into positive, that alchemy. I open my heart to others and to God. And spiritually, I am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. When you are in the vibration of love, and when you are in the vibration of gratitude, you're able to be open to receive the abundance that God has for you. Let's see what tarot cards we have for you. So, in the past, you could have been in an Eight of Swords energy. This is a feeling of like mental entrapment, a feeling of being stuck, not really seeing the opportunities that are in front of you. In the past, there just could have been, like I said again, a need to like get out of your own way. Because if you look at this picture, she's not physically stuck. This is all mental. She's mentally in her head. She feels mentally trapped, but she's not physically trapped. The second card that we have out is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. The Queen of Cups is a very intuitive person. She's in tune with her emotions. She's very loving. She's very empathetic. And right now you may yourself be very intuitive. You don't, have to necessarily be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You could just possibly be intuitive. But anywho, at the current time, you're learning to trust your intuition. You're learning to trust yourself more. You're not really worried about what other people think. And by you doing this, it's putting you in a Four of Pentacles energy, which is the energy of like kind of getting things together, balancing things out. You're working on your stability, whatever goals you may have. And it's this one thing that is going to, like, getting everything lined up is what's going to lead you to your desired destination and where you're trying to get to. It says the Four of Pentacles, you may be building a savings at this time. It also represents generosity, accepting yourself for who and what you are, and being in the flow with the universe. It's feelings of being grateful, practicing gratitude, and you're on the right track. You're on the right track. It's just going to require that you be a little patient with yourself. That was your reading for pile 2. Before I go, also remember, I live an abundant life and I have more than I need. If you felt more attracted to pile 3, then this is your reading. You had the crystal pyrite. Pyrite creates positive thinking and releases negativity. It brings personal growth. It empowers the individual, and it also brings in success, which is what you all are manifesting at this time. The first card that you guys have out is that of joy. What you need to know is that your happiness matters. How you feel matters. Know that you deserve all that the divine has to give you. It's time for you to give yourself a little TLC, a little tender love and care. You know. The second card that we have out would be regret. Regret serves no purpose. What is done is done. There is nothing that you can do to change what has already taken place. Instead, make plans for a brighter and more happier tomorrow. The third card that we have out is nurture. It says, it's okay to want to stay home and be alone. I deserve days to myself, days to relax and simply be. I honor how I feel and take this day to do the things that feel nurturing to me. Before you can pour into anyone else, you must first pour into yourself. It's time for you to nurture yourself, whatever that looks like. Water your dreams. If you can imagine it, you can manifest it. Take a walk. You can detoxify your body by doing a cleanse. You can do a spiritual bath. There are several things that you can do to take care of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually. There's so much things that you can do, but it is very important that you nurture yourself. Now, the other cards that I have out for you guys would be appreciation. And like I said, that's being in the energy of practicing gratitude and being thankful for the things that you already have. It says, appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of my super attractive power. Again, gratitude is one of the highest frequencies of the two. I feel like this is a recurring thing because I've had to state this not only for PAL 3, but PALs 1 and PAL 2. If you guys felt attracted to more than one crystal, it's good, or it's cool. If you want to go back, you want to rewind, you know, it might be something else in there for you or whatever. The next card that we have out is courage. It says, I am stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the test of life. I grow and I become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. In order to achieve something that you never had, you have to do something that you've never done before. The last card that we have before getting into the tarot, we have, it's in God's hands. It says, my trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guide my heart and my choices. My faith is steady and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. God is always there beside us, leading and directing our path in which way that we should go. And it doesn't always happen when we want it to, but everything always unfolds for us in divine timing. What we have to remember is that the things that we are experiencing are not happening, they're happening for us and not to us. Now, let's get into your tarot cards. In the past, you guys could have been in a 10 of Wands energy. This is feeling overwhelmed. This is being burdened. This is being weighed down. This is having too many things on your plate. But as you can see, she's laying them burdens down and she's walking away from whatever this is. This is prioritizing. This is getting your ducks in a row. This is letting go of what does not serve you. So y'all are currently, or well, for some of you, you could be currently letting go of self-limiting beliefs. Or whether, and for some of y'all, is letting go of people, places, things that don't serve you and are not for your highest good. The second card out that we have is going to be the Page of Cups. This is your presence energy. This is having a dream and being bold enough and motivated enough to follow it. It's being led into a new direction, but seeing all the signs and synchronicities and knowing that you are on the right path. In the future, you guys will be in an 8 of Pentacles energy, which means once you figure out what your purpose is, and for some of you, you already know what your purpose is. This is knowing your purpose and mastering your craft. But with this, is going to take time, it's going to take patience, it's going to take determination, and most importantly, it's going to take consistency and discipline. Consistency is key. And also, I want you to remember that with consistency, that doesn't mean like every day is going to be perfect or whatever. You're going to have some up days, some down days, some zigzag days, some all over the place days. Consistency is just having the ability to keep going in every phase. And that was your reading for Pile 3. Hi, if you're attracted to the amethyst, this is your reading for Pile 4. Now, the first card that you guys have is that of liberation, which means you have set yourself free from something. On the top of this card is the number 37, which could be significant in that it could be someone's age. Someone could be born in the month of March or July, or your birthday could be on the 3rd or 7th day of a month. The number 37 breaks down to the number 10. The number 10 means that you have reached a period of completion, and any hard work will soon pay off. If you have felt like you aren't getting anywhere, know that many of the desires and decisions that you have made will soon come to pass. So let this be a positive sign that you are moving in the right direction. You have a fresh new beginning, so remain hopeful. You have the power to make a change effectively. Know that your angels, guides, and the Most High support you, and you are divinely protected. Indecision. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So this is deciding to make a firm decision and stand on it. Not going back and forth, not being in a state of confusion. The third card that you have is present. It says, in the present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about my future. Enjoy the journey. That means living in the present moment. You lack nothing. Everything you need, you already have. We get so focused on either living in the past, worried about what is already taking place and things that we have no control on, that we forget to live in the present moment. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years go by, and you'll wonder where the time went. And it was because during that period, you were neither focused, you were never focused on like living in the present moment. You were either worried about things that occurred in the past or worried about your future. Most of the times, the things that we're worried about are things that never even come to pass. So why worry? Worry doesn't change anything. Worry keeps you stagnant. Worry makes you stressed. So just let go of what does not serve you. Let's see what else we have for you. So we have, when I introduce joy, to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. Be happy. That's your responsibility. How you feel on the inside is nobody else's responsibility. Happiness, joy, all of it is a choice that we choose to make. So wake up each day and decide purposely that I'm going to be happy. I'm going to have joy in my heart no matter what, because I have a lot to be grateful and thankful for. We have release. It says, I stop fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best, and it usually does. Things usually work themselves out. All you have to do is trust and have faith, because you have God backing you 100% of the way. Even when you feel like you're the most alone, we're never alone. We have balance. I find balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and my soul. Focus on what's important. Focus on things that are priority. I don't know what made me feel didn't even realize the music was that loud, but anyway, focus on what's most important. Once you do that, everything will align. Oh my fucking God. Really? Anyway, let's get into some tarot. So, I'm trying to remember. First card out, we got Page of Wands. Second card you got out is King of Cups. And the final card is the Three of Cups. Now, right away, I can see that you're going to be, this is, creativity, like a burst of creativity, infectious enthusiasm, creative ideas, creative beginnings, a newly found inspiration, motivation. It's kind of like perfecting a new skill, gifting yourself the permission to dream. Great energy for creative ideation and brainstorming, a youthful spark. The King of Cups. Ooh. The King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone that has, they're in tune with their emotions. So, right away, I can tell you that the King of Cups is usually someone that's in tune with their intuition. It's someone that has stability, balance. They're very supportive, and they're sought as a leader that has balance and knows how to balance his emotional self. He's balanced in all aspects. King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And the last card that you have is the Three of Cups. This could be the right collaborations coming in. This could also be cause for celebration. Let's see. Yes, this could also be finding your soul tribe. It's a closeness, it's community. Again, being at the right place at the right time. This could also symbolize new opportunities. also, it says, I connect into this sacredness and into the expansive experience of witnessing through time. It says, if you need to commit more energy to cultivating friendships, trust your heart to lead you. It also says the deep friendships are the family we choose, and these sacred connections are to be cherished and matured in the best and in the worst of times. Your companions serve as mirrors, allowing you to see who you really are through their eyes. Who do you need to reach out to for support? And that is your reading for PAL 4. If you chose the clear quartz, then this is your reading for PAL 5. Right away, I feel like you guys are standing in and being the most authentic version of yourself that you can be. The first card that you all have out is truth, and you're standing in that, and you're unapologetic about standing in that truth. This card is numbered the number 34. That number could be significant. The number 34 breaks down to the number 7. You could be a life path number 7. You could be a life path 3, a life path 4. What does it mean to stand in our truth? It means that you accept who and what you are, regardless of what anyone else thinks or feels about it. You're forging your own path. The second card that we have is, when I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. When you have a one-on-one connection with God, all there is for you to trust. You know that every situation, no matter what it is, it's going to always work out because you have the Holy Spirit backing you. You have your angels, you have your guides, you have a whole team of people in the spiritual that are backing you. So you can rest in that, and you don't have to worry about anything. It says, the better it gets. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know that there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. I feel like at some point there are going to be a windfall of blessings, like an overwhelming amount of abundance is going to flow in. Let's see what else we have for you guys. We have discipline. It says I can accomplish what I set my mind to, and anything is going to require discipline, no matter what you're doing. Whether you're trying to exercise every day, if you want to eat better every day, if you want to get work done around the house, if you got certain goals that you want to follow, it's going to require you to have a certain amount of discipline. And that means discipline on your good days, discipline on your bad days, discipline on the days when you don't feel good and you don't want to. Those are the days that are going to require the greatest amount of discipline. We have inner beauty. It says, I open my eyes, the eyes of my heart, and direct my gaze to the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are in the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. And we have the calm. I breathe, live, and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time, and I focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts, all my fears dissipate, and I find peace in my being. God will give you peace when you trust Him, even when you don't see a way and you don't understand the path. When you trust Him, He gives you what you need to make it through to where it is that He's trying to take you to. Now, all three of y'all cards look good. We have the Seven of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. This is beautiful. This lets me know out the back that you have divine protection. You are divinely protected. See how she's sitting in that little bubble and she has this, she's in her own little world and she's at a peaceful state. And then you have the Two of Cups. This could be a new relationship, new love relationship. If you're already in a relationship, this could be your relationship going to the next level. Let's see. Yeah, romantic partners, soulmates, friendships, connected hearts, kindred spirits, a joyful connection. This could also symbolize marriage. The Ten of Cups is having it all, having everything, the family, the career, the healthy connections and love relationships. It's having a community of people, divine connections, and expansion. This is feeling whole. I hope that this reading was a help to someone. I'm going to try my best to put out more content for you guys. I hope this video finds who it needs to find. And until next time, I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.